I hate LA. Hello people, welcome to my channel. I'm Samantha and yeah, this is the first kind of video I've ever done like this on my old little webcam from like, I don't know, 2010. I don't really have a tiny enough tripod to set up my actual camera at my desk, so here I am, probably potato quality. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull this off as well as Shoe on Head or other YouTubers do. But yeah, anyway, here I am in glorious old technology quality. Also, one more thing, please excuse if my eye line kind of like tends to stray from time to time. I'm not really used to talking upwards to this camera, so I might just be, accidentally staring down at myself in the screen like I am right now. So try to ignore that, please. Anyway, okay, so back to what I actually wanted to talk about today. Yeah, LA's terrible. And I'm not even really referring to downtown LA. I'm more so referring to like the beach areas, like Santa Monica, Venice, Pacific Palisades, all those places. Okay, they're awful, and I'm gonna tell you why I think they're awful. Well, I have a whole lot of reasons. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of backstory here. All right, so the past 2 Sundays, I just felt kind of inspired. I was like, hey, I want to get up early and go out and take some pictures, go explore some new places. Maybe I'll drive up to places that I normally wouldn't want to during the day or during the week or whatever because of traffic. Yeah, so I decided, let me go up towards Santa Monica and all that and just, see where the day takes me and see what things are going to inspire me and what things I'm going to want to take pictures of. So last Sunday, it was a really, really beautiful day. It was, it was a really clear day. It had just rained the day before, and so, everywhere I was driving, it was really, really pretty. You could like see really far. It was just really clear. And as I was just driving along, I was mainly just for a while just trying to like scope out places that I wanted to take pictures of and just kind of taking mental notes in my head. And I did have a lot of things in mind. And then, eventually when I did say, okay, you know what, I want to stop here or there or go back to this and that. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I have no idea. Like, I cannot comprehend how people do anything in LA. I don't know how people park. I don't know how people eat, find things, do things. I don't get it. I just do not understand it. Like, okay, so parking, okay, I'm not being totally stupid here. It's LA, okay? It's a big city. I'm not expecting parking to be like the easiest thing in the world. It's like I'm going there expecting that it's going to be difficult to park. So, okay, tight little neighborhood streets that are like one way, you'd have to parallel park on, things like that. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Okay, I know that's there. What bothers me though is just the regular public parking, okay? The parking lots that cost, like 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, whatever dollars to park, okay? That makes it just kind of impossible to go up there and take pictures of things, It's like, okay, I mainly just want to scope out an area, maybe snap a few pictures. I'll be there for like, 5-10 minutes or so? Maybe a little longer if it's actually decent, but for the most part, I mostly just want to check things out. So, obviously I'm not going to pay $10 and then be there for like 2 seconds, And it just really bothers me too that or at least the lots I was seeing, maybe because it was a weekend, maybe things are different on weekdays, I really don't know. But the fact that all these lots had like parking attendants, okay, honestly, yeah, I was just kind of hoping to find like some lots that were like, had like the little like, the pay machines or whatever instead of the actual attendant, so that, I could like stop my car there. And yeah, if I actually wanted to stay, then I'd put money in the machine and stay there. But no, I mostly like, I don't know, I wanted to just be able to just get out and see what was like around me, to see if it was worth it. But no, with the parking attendants, it's like, okay, you either pay your $10 at the window or you turn around and leave. And yeah, so that's pretty much like everything I was encountering near where I wanted to go, which was just kind of ridiculous. And, it's like I for a while I was, I was scooping out just like the regular streets in the neighborhoods for parking, but, obviously I didn't find parking. Even at 7 in the morning on a Sunday. I guess everyone was still sleeping in the neighborhood, so that's probably why. I guess you just can't win either way, right? Okay, so back to another point I was saying before about how I just don't really understand how people like actually do things in LA. Yeah, so it was pretty busy out when I was out and about in the morning. You know, there were people exercising. There were people just, you know, waiting to go into like restaurants, things like that. So, you know, it was a pretty busy Sunday morning. And, you know, I'm just looking at all these people and I'm like, well, do you all live around here? Are you guys all just rich and live in these nice little beach houses in the area? Or like, are you taking an Uber here? Are you taking the bus here? Are you parking like 10 miles away and walking? I couldn't figure out what these people do, you know? Because I'm like, okay, if you live up here, you know, like close enough that you can drive up there like me and everything, it's like, okay, are you really going to pay $10 to park? You know, I mean, I would pay that amount if I actually had like, you know, like say, okay, I don't know, if I was going to spend the day at like Santa Monica Pier or something like that. It's like, okay, yeah, I have plans for the day. Okay, I'll pay to do this and that. But, you know, just for like a quick something here and there, I'm just like, what do people do? How do you do anything? I just don't get it. So, yeah, I really don't get the appeal of most of LA. I mean, well, downtown and the beach areas. I mean, as far as the beach goes, I mean, okay, a lot of my dislike for it might come from the fact that I live closer to some other beaches in LA County, and yeah, those ones definitely do not have the same parking situation. I mean, it can definitely be hard to park down there sometimes, especially in the summer, but, you know, if you did want to go down there for just, I don't know, a couple hours or something like that, yeah, you have the option of metered parking. So, you know, just throw in like a handful of coins and you're good to go, rather than just, you know, there's a parking attendant, there's a flat rate of $10 for, you know, however little or however long you want to be there. So it's just easier that way. I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, I know I have, like I just said, I have beaches near me, I could just go to those, but, you know, I mean, sometimes you just want to change a pace, you know, I feel like I've been to these beaches so many times, I've taken pictures of, like, everything there, I'm just starting to kind of run out of ideas. So I just, you know, I wanted to do something a little different. Anyway, if anybody actually does watch this video, you know, please feel free to leave a comment telling me as to why I am so terribly wrong and why I don't understand anything about LA. And yeah, I mean, if you actually enjoyed listening to me ramble, then, you know, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I promise that eventually I will have a better camera setup here. I will also attempt to post videos more often, some of them actually resembling content, you know, not just being random memes. Although I'm never going to stop making random memes, just saying.